So the question is, many times what we do, we don't get a result. Okay. Then what to do? You have to understand the principle of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is when you're totally involved in the action, the actor disappears. There's no ego. Okay. Japanese samurais were there, warriors were there. They are meditators. Okay. How can a warrior be meditator? He can be. Before going, they are well-trained meditators. It is said that if two samurais, two meditators fight, none of them will lose, none of them will win. Because they are perfectly in tune with war. Okay. And the samurai, one of the samurais who start thinking that, oh, will I win or lose? He'll fall. He'll die.
Actually, Bruce Lee's martial art book starts with self-realization.
Self-realization.
The best book that he has written about martial arts, it's that martial art is not about fighting, it's about
self-realization. Okay. So the moment two warriors are fighting, if they're both of yoga, okay, war is a yoga, completely involved in that, then there is nobody can defeat them. So if this guy is taking this thing sword here, the other guy's sword will come here and stop it. If he's taking the sword here, the sword will come and stop it. Because they are in tune with the universe. They are not individuals missing. It's a flow. Action becomes a flow when Karma Yoga happens. Actor disappears. This happens in a music concert. Okay. There are many young musicians, okay, who are not, when you go onto the stage, they'll get a fear. So then they're watching what spectator will say. So then the music will get spoiled. Right? They become self-conscious. Understand? But then, as the musician, a great musician, is not bothered. He is in flow. The music becomes beautiful. That's why there was a great musician called Tansen in King Akbar's palace. Okay? Tansen was a great musician. When he sings Megh Mallar, it used to rain, it seems. Such a great musician. So Akbar said, you are the greatest musician in whole of India. You have not even heard of my guru singing. Then Akbar said, why don't you call your guru to here? No, he will not come. So let us go. Let us meet Guru. So Guru is staying in a forest. And he is singing. The whole forest, the animals, all animals, snakes, birds, everything is sitting silently and watching that person. The music is divine. Akbar has never heard such music. Akbar has never heard such music. Akbar asked Birbal, this Tansen, Are Baba, you also learn from him, no? Such a great difference between your guru and yourself. Huh? You didn't learn fully. आपका course complete नहीं हुआ क्या? Did you pass that music exam or not? Then Tansen says, Maharaj, there's a difference between him and me. What is the difference? Whenever I sing for you, Emperor. Deep in my heart, I have a fear. If I don't sing well, the Emperor, this guy will kill me. The ego is there. Okay. So my flow will not come. Whatever Megh Mallar when I sing, that rains will come because of the technique. But I am still, there's a fear in me. Okay. But my Guruji, when he sings, he is become one with the song. He's completely immersed in song. He becomes a song. That's a divine song. For whom he's singing? Bhagwan. Bhagwan ka kya aake maar dega kya? If you don't sing well. So he is really singing with full freedom, total devotion. And he is not there. Then who sings? Bhagavan sings to him. That is the meaning of flute of Krishna. When you become empty, the divine music will flow. Okay. The dancer, if they become self-conscious, that means they are separating themselves from the audience. The dance will not be beautiful. When the dancer forgets himself, he becomes the dance. That becomes karma yoga. That's a flow. And with this flow is there, in whatever field you are in engineering, software, the hardware, the job, the stone cutting, the cooking, eating, everything becomes a flow. Then it becomes an offering. That's why when we eat, we say Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavi. Let the eating become an offering. Now, while eating, mind is not in the present. Mind is absent-minded. What eating will happen? What offering will happen? Then somebody told me, before eating food, I offer it to God. And after eating the food, I offer it to God. Okay. I was watching that person. While eating the food, mind is somewhere. Then I told him, before eating the food, you offer to God, but you ate the food. After eating the food, you offer that empty plate to God. So the whole process is not before and end. The process itself has to be offering to God. Anything you do has to be a flow. Okay. So that flow, when that becomes flow, work becomes worship. Becomes karma yoga. Now you are asking questions. Many times when you do something, the result doesn't come. Okay. Are you working for a result? Okay. The moment you work for a result, you have to work for a result. Okay. There was one great Indian, what is it? The gun shooter. His name is Rathod, I think. Got a bronze medal in Olympics. He told what happened. Last 1 point was there. If that 1 point, one bullet hits, he will get a gold medal or at least silver medal. So the last moment, what happened? His mind wavered a little bit. What happens if it doesn't touch? And it went by to this. So if his mind was fully in that shooting, not about what happens after that, then he would have won. So when you work, the focus is required. What is required to focus is required, but don't worry about the result. Okay. Now, result may be good or bad. Result may be right or wrong, acceptable, not acceptable. First of all, why are you working? You tell me. You are working to make your mind peaceful and silent, to drop your vasanas, to drop your impressions, so that you can attain the Atma Rama, inner self. Then good or bad, you will take as prasadam. Result positive or negative. So from positive or negative, you say, what can I learn from it? Good or bad is a learning for you to improve your action. Somewhere the results didn't come right. It only means that you are not in flow. You are missing flow. The flow was not there. When the flow is there, the whole thing, the whole universe will work with you. The God will work with you. You will become a divine music.
In fact, even when the result comes right, you have to renounce it. Otherwise, you will get attached to the result.
No, I'm not saying result means you accept it.
Yeah.
Good or bad, you accept it.
That's true.
That's how.
Yeah.
Okay. So just get into flow. The result is not coming according to your wishes. If you had wishes, right? The wish should be that I become one with God. I become the divine instrument. Then it becomes a flow. Otherwise, noise will come. Are you becoming an instrument of the divine, or are you becoming a noise in the hands of the divine?
Because the basic understanding itself is wrong. To whom I am working or why I am working.
We are very clear.
Everything is money is pointing to work. So basically, आदमी ही गलत है. Basically, आदमी ही गलत है.
Any questions?
I think same happened to this person. There was a physicist named Richard Feynman, and when he was told by his university to work in physics for winning a Nobel Prize, he was not able to work. Then he actually resigned that I don't want to work this way. And then he was like, just fooling around. And then he got interested in something and he worked out. And that got him a Nobel Prize. So then he told that, don't work for the Nobel Prize. Like, work for because you want to work and Nobel Prize will come.
Yeah.
So work for appraisal increment will not work.
So anybody has a question? If you don't have a question, I don't have a job. That's not my problem. You'll ask me into some book, take and draw. Okay. Whatever I have to tell in spirituality, I have told in one class today.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's the end of this day. Nothing else to teach. Every time you come and sit, I'll start thinking what I have to teach. If people ask some question, I can teach something. Otherwise, I'll take some book and teach something in the book. Take it from book.
That was a beautiful class. Beautiful class.
I did special for Pai Mom. He came all the way from this thing. That's why this was a special class.
I enjoyed it.
So this can only this I can talk only when there's a flow. I don't think it'll come today. Now if I have to do some class forcefully, then it won't come.
When it comes.
Spontaneously. That's called flow.
So in the flow, we are connected with the universe, God.
Not we. There's no we. Means you are including the Dawal also, poor fellow.
That means myself.
Myself doesn't exist. Only God speaks. भगवान को कभी एलो किया है आपने स्पीक करने के लिए? Forget भगवान या हस्बैंड को एलो किया है आपने? भगवान को मुंह मत करके बनना पड़ेगा.
उसको ही नहीं छोड़ा मेरे को छोड़ो.
You have to allow भगवान to speak. Have you? अरे पहले तो.
He's speaking a lot.
He's speaking a lot. बंद कर दे रहा है. Prasad is fighting hard.
Doing nothing. Meditation is doing nothing.
If you are doing nothing, then you are not meditating. Because doing is there still. It's a natural state. कोई क्वेश्चन है आपके पास? नहीं.
Questionless.
No, no, I have so many questions.
Ask.
But I know that it will, I mean, I'll know everything after realization only.
अरे ask ना, पूछो ना.
How does this universe work? That also I have question.
अब तो आपको अलाउ करना पड़ेगा यूनिवर्स को वर्क करने के लिए.
How can I allow?
The sun is rising, sun is setting, moon is rising, moon is setting. Okay, everything is working on its own, naturally. But are you working naturally? Then the universe will work through you. Everything other than you, everything is working naturally. हाँ? आपने तो कृष्णा का फ्लूट बंद करके रखा है. Just allow, flow.
In fact, all of these people, including Nikola Tesla and Einstein and all, got these insights in the state of flow. Like they will never get it by logic. They will actually have to go above logic to find this, and they have got this working model in just put into them by flow,
Yeah.
rather than they, reading up or doing anything.
थोड़ा उसको फ्लो एलो करिए. Billions of dollars will flow. Vaishali, I can think logic how it is working in her mind. ये flow है, पैसा कमा रहा है.
Put the seed form, that is problem.
थोड़ा उसको फ्लो में वर्क करने के लिए छोड़ दो.
You have to become Bhagirath.
Then you have to hold a bucket. That's all. Dollars will flow.
When you go to casino, the sound will be.
It vibrates. Before throwing your coins out.
Entire casino will be that.
Huh?
Entire casino will be that.
क्या कर रहे हैं? If you don't come to the class, I don't have examples to give it up. So I'll wait. Vaishali is coming. I need a punching bag.
ऊपर से देख लिया
क्या चीज?
देख लिया हम लोग को
क्या?
चलो तुम 7 बजे गए थे
हाँ
अभी तो है आपके पास टाइम
हाँ
In that mass scale,
हाँ
this one.
हाँ
ये नए चल रहे हैं
हाँ
Rathasaptami and for 10,000, 15,000 people they prepare. That has got that fragrance.
Yeah,
Which
fragrance.
because they do it in a full flow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, an individual he cannot dream of it.
No.
Just climbing this one ladder.
Yeah.
Then you see carrying that. You must see in Bangalore.
ये ठीक है मैंने
Climb and then they start, And what is the perfection? 100%.
The food which you prepared, with the
Tarka,
devotion,
everything is perfect.
it will be beautiful.
बस एक आधा घंटा भी हो
The
जाए.
aura will come up to 1 kilometer
हाँ बस
around that place.
आप खाना खा अब कुछ खाएंगे तो
Perfect Radhikoya.
बना दो.
Perfect means to perfect.
Whenever there is a devotion in work, the work becomes magnificent.
हाँ
4 बजे तो खाया हमने
हाँ नहीं फिर भी वहाँ तो एक गाड़ी रोकेंगे ना.
But in this grace also works, right? In this grace also works.
What do you mean? In this grace also works. Grace only works. You are also working. Grace also working. No, it doesn't work. You are the problem for the grace. You are the block for the grace.
But devotion will not come like that.
Remember the dollars in the flow, then it will come.
Everything else will fall in place.
Yes. Then perfect devotion will come.
I have to wait for dollars for devotion.
Yeah.
Having devotion to dollars.
Yeah, that will work, I guess.
Let us meditate for some time. Sit silently.
Stop the recording.
Huh?
Stop the
You
recording.
can stop recording. Just broadcast. Who is there?
Raymond.
Raymond.